gentlemen, now reporting to the stage, the moment you've all been waiting for, the Spontaneous Cast.
Alright, Shells, Kev, in a perfect world, right, and that means everything is the way that we want it to be in our world. Let's just say, one of the bros from the pod fuck one of our bitches.
What?
Would that cause the pod to break up?
In a perfect world, then wouldn't that mean the world is not perfect? What?
Really, nigga?
Huh? If it's a perfect world, doesn't that mean that the world's perfect? So therefore, there's nothing that can happen to fuck up the world. Therefore, one of us is choosing chaos to fuck up the world by fucking one of our bitches.
Harry, what the fuck you trying to do, bro?
Facts.
I'm just saying, man. Listen, a lot of people's been breaking up lately. Seen Migos break up. Fucking a lot of divorce been happening. I just want to reassure the audience, none of that's going to happen over here because the motherfucking pod is back. The one that you can't listen to at fucking work. Because why we can't listen to it at work?
Because there's too much shit that you would hear in this podcast that could possibly get you fired at work. So
it's because we put crack in your ears, nigga. That's what it is. We put crack in your ears. That's it.
And by crack, we also mean a trip to HR. So we're being fully transparent here. The shit you will hear in this podcast is shit that you cannot play out loud for people that's going to judge you.
Yeah, don't play it on your Bluetooth speaker.
Nope.
The first podcast to ever bring the walk to Poland.
I don't think we got to Poland just yet, but
damn,
it's getting there. It's getting there. You have to understand. Listen, do you understand how monumental taking the walk to Poland is? All right, we can't say that yet. All right, we are not on the Mount Rushmore for taking the walk to Poland just yet, but we are taking the walk to Busan.
To Busan. Oh, okay.
Yes, all right. So that's
foreign. We
got it somewhere.
Okay,
but we ain't getting to Poland just yet.
Where's World War III happening right now again? Not Russia, but the other place.
Ukraine.
We are Ukraine.
We got the walk. The walk in Ukraine.
Yeah.
All right. The walk been in Ukraine, which is crazy. So we just saying, all right?
Hey.
If you want the walk to go to Poland, share the walk.
Share the fucking walk.
All right. Spontaneous cast. We're fucking here.
Bop.
All right.
Bop on your motherfucking head top.
All right. We're going to give you a heads up from now. Okay. Matter of fact, fuck it. This is for Kevin Harry. Y'all have 5 seconds to say how y'all feel about Kanye right now, because we are not talking about Kanye this episode. So, Kev, take your 5 seconds.
I don't give a fuck.
That's enough. All right, Harry, take your 5 seconds.
Stay fucking
more than
woke,
enough.
Man.
Right, there you go. All right, there go your Kanye for the episode, because this nigga's fucking no comment. Kev, Harry, how y'all feeling?
I mean, same old shit. I guess I'm gonna be called Sleepy Kev from now on. I'm tired as fuck.
Okay.
I'm here. Still here for the pod, obviously, even though I'm tired, but I'm tired.
Is it true that as the seasons change and it gets chillier outside, being that your head is not as beamed up from the energy of the sun, you get tired faster?
This is true.
That is true.
It's true.
Okay.
I know. Somebody needs to tell corporate that we need extra days off because of this, no sunlight for bald niggas. So we need days off, extra days off.
Understand.
Bald nigga holidays.
It's almost in a case where it's like the sun don't hit you and your iron gets low.
Exactly.
All right.
I can't relate to that, nigga. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. What you hearing right now, that ain't jewelry. That's just the ice in my cup.
That's the wok.
That's the wok in the cup.
Okay.
And yeah, bro, I'm ready to do the fucking pod. Everybody on board. We got Sleek in the back. We got Kamal in the back. Doing the fucking damn thing.
My son Swiss the DJ. All right, we got Tamika over there at Brooklyn Bar Soap. All right, chefing it up real quick for us. All right, I told her to make me a particular soap that I could eat out my girl's butthole because I want it to be like, you want that fragrance right before you get into it. All right. When you spread the cheeks, you want to smell, you want to smell that Brooklyn Bar Soap glow. Sir. That's what you want.
Yes, sir.
She's signing that up for me right now.
She's formulating that lubricant. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. The body oil slash.
Tongue straight in the palms. Nane. You know what I mean? So she's formulating all that. So just stay tuned. You know what I mean? Niggas over at Edible Solution, the Ease with a 3. They formulating some shit too coming up for the Halloween, a scary hour. And you know what I mean? Niggas is doing big things out here.
All right. Edible Solutions asked us the other day, like, yo, what kind of treat would y'all want us to make? And you want to know what me and Harry's response was? We said, just don't put crack in it. That's all we said. You can do whatever else you want to it, but just do not put crack in it. All right.
That was Kev's response. Kev said, don't put crack in it.
No,
me and Shell
I said put it. You said,
nigga. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what Shell is talking about. Put the crack in there.
So I'm the person who said, just don't put crack. Because here's the whole thing. I consume the Edible Solutions treats, and I don't want to end up cracked out by mistake. All right. If I'm doing crack, I want to know I'm doing crack. I want to be able to say, yes, I chose to do this crack, but I don't want to end up cracked out by mistake. I'll be very mad about that.
No. With Edible Solutions, it's like going to the Dollar Tree and they ask you if you want to donate or anything like that. Click here. You got to click here for the crack. So like if you don't want the crack, you won't get the crack. That's it. All right. You got an optional crack.
You got to remember, all the good shit is never shown in the front of the store. Sometimes you got to say, hey, what do you have in the back?
Yeah. You remember that Blockbuster back in the day?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. To the back room.
Blockbuster's not showing you all the top tier stuff. If you want the proper animes, you got to go in the back of Blockbuster.
Y'all going to hate me right now.
Take the hint. Yeah.
I never been to Blockbuster.
What? You never been to Blockbuster?
No.
All right. Fuck it. Let's start the show.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's start the show. So apparently the new student loan forgiveness applications are finally live on the internet and everyone is losing their fucking minds. Kev, how you feel about this?
Happy, man. I'm happy for everyone. I've always said that their student loans need to be forgiven. The next best thing is to have EBTs accept crack transactions. Aside from that, I'm really happy for that. I can't wait for us to get through the next step in life with the EBTs. So when that happens,
you can technically buy crack with EBT already, but we'll talk about that on a different show.
I know a couple corner stores in Bed-Stuy.
All right, you're making it hot for a lot of people right now.
Come on. For me, I feel fine. I'm not really excited because this is just a beta. Right now, the apps are live. It's just a testing portion. So whoever submitted an application right now, they're in the testing phase. But once they actually start processing them the right way, then I guess that's going to be by like the end of December, some shit like that. Then we'll actually start to stop getting those phone calls from Sally Mae or whomever. No, it's not Sally Mae, that's private. But you stop getting them calls to pay back your student loans. For me, it's going to be cool. It's fine. Am I excited? Yeah, I wasn't gonna pay them niggas anyway, so it was just like
niggas said, "Now I can roll the dice and possibly really not have to pay these niggas." So.
Yeah, so okay, you just taking your old buddy. All right, cool, fine, pay yourself, nigga.
I wasn't gonna pay him before, but now I'm not gonna pay them legally. Understood? Got you. It's different. Every time I see someone share it now, I'm very cautious because there's people sharing it and they're saying like, "Yo, I got the link in the comments." And the other day, someone said, "Yo, I got the link in the comments," and the link was their mixtape. I was very angry. It fucked me over. I was like, "Wow, like niggas." Like I just wanted to see what the process is. And when I got to like that piff, I was like, you know what? I haven't been finessed like this in like a good maybe 10 years. So I have to respect the finesse. I have to respect it. Definitely threw me off.
That shit sound like going online while clicking a link thinking you about to watch a movie and it was like some crazy ass porn.
It kind of reminded me of like that, but I wish it was crazy ass porn and not a mixtape.
Word. Because the mixtape probably was trash.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I would have been fine if I clicked that link and it went to like a Pornhub page or some like really like nasty porn. But like being that it went to a mixtape and like the mixtape cover, the nigga was like pointing. Like he was pointing to the camera on the mixtape cover. So it felt like he was pointing at me and saying, yeah, nigga, got you. That's how I felt. So it fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
You know the name of the mixtape?
No, I know the name of the person on Facebook though. So
who's the artist?
Who's the artist? I don't know that nigga artist's name.
Oh, you an asshole.
I don't know that nigga artist's name. I know his actual real name. I will never call him by his artist name. I know that much. I know his real name because nigga, you don't do that. That's how I feel.
For the out of town listeners, right? There's a part of New York City that you go to, Soho, and this was, and I know we always say back in the day, and back in the day sound like so long ago, but it really wasn't, right?
Like Soho. Like our back in the day is like 10 years ago.
Right.
For some people back in the day, it's like, yo, in the 70s, and it's like, whoa, calm the fuck down, Grandpa. We're not trying to talk about all that.
Listen here,
I just asked for directions. That's it.
That's all, right? So niggas would go to Soho, and you got these backpack rappers out there and shit like that, and they would really try to dap you up. But when they dap you up, they really throwing a mixtape in your head, and you know this nigga is garbage, bro. You know that because you've never heard nothing about this nigga on the radio nowhere, and this nigga's just down here passing out fucking his mixtape. Like, no, nigga, I want to hear your shit.
To tell you how niggas used to finesse you, some niggas used to just play the beat. Now, you know, it's very easy for you to nod to just a beat. And then the nigga will go up to you like, oh, you fucking with that beat, bro? I'm a rapper. Now, at the time, you don't process where it's like, yo, if you're a rapper, why are you not rapping on the beat that you're currently playing? But in your mind, it's like, oh, the beat sounds good. And he's a rapper. He's trying to sell me something. And the nigga be like, yo, I got a mixtape. It's free. But I need a donation.
But I need a donation.
Do you hear that finesse?
I need a donation.
Do you hear the finesse? The mixtape is free.
Oh,
but I need a donation.
Nigga,
oh, man.
The most fucking finesse I've ever heard was, and this is recently, I was in Walmart and somebody, he was like, yo, try to listen to this. He had headphones. Like, nigga, like, we never had COVID. Like, I'm not trying to take your headphones.
He had like over-ear headphones or like...
No, bro, in-ear.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It's fucking disgusting. But, and I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. Like, I was like, I'll check out your website if anything. He was like, nah, you can't just purchase something. I'm like, nah. He was like, yo, you don't want to support black-owned businesses?
Really, nigga?
I'm like, nigga, what?
It's all right. So like a lot of people are trying to use that to guilt niggas into buying shit. And I'll be completely honest. If the shit that you're trying to get me to buy doesn't look appeasable, I'm not buying it. I could give a fuck if you say if you're saying like, yo, it's fucked up that I'm not supporting a black owned business. In my mind, if it's a black-owned business, you should have all these things already sold and find a way to like show this shit off. Like I could understand up and coming. That's when it's like, yo, you have internal support, and those people should be the people that tell you like, yo, get your shit together because other niggas not gonna buy it the way I'm buying it. I'm buying it because I know you. Niggas to the public is not gonna buy this shit because it looks fucking weird. All right, so. It's a case now where it's like, yo, if you don't buy the shit from a black business that have the shit, but you buy it from a white business that's selling the shit properly and most likely cheaper too, you're fucked up. And it's like I don't know. I don't see the hype in that.
I seen the finesse of all finesses, and I've been a product of a finesse. And I was in the Chase Bank one time getting some money. This was broke me. I mean, I'm working
in scammer days.
Won't confirm or deny.
Okay.
So, I mean, you got these kids that's going around with these clipboards, so you think they professional and shit like that.
Wow.
Every New Yorker know what.
Every New Yorker just got tight. That heard what just... Once Carrie said clipboard, everybody just got mad like, wow. We talking about deep finesses right now. Go ahead, bro.
Deep finesses. I'm in a Chase Bank. Man's pull up. He was like, yo, you want to donate to my football team? Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, all right, boom, boom, boom. Let me put my email address down. Let me get some tickets. Here's some cash. Never heard from them niggas again, right?
Of course not.
Of course, I ain't gonna hear from them, but that was dumb, silly me. But the finesse of all finesses.
I'm about to say the finesse of all finesses is the niggas that come on the train and say they're selling candy for their basketball team.
Oh my gosh! Oh yeah. And for the out of towners who don't know what that is that all public school kids, maybe some private school. Private school, they got the funding. All public school kids, they usually have an option of what they want to do, right? So they pay either the dues to get the equipment, or they sell the candy to compensate for not paying out of pocket, right? And sometimes the dues is like $150, $200, $300. So you sell these boxes of candy that have like M&Ms and a variety pack, whatever. And you can sell it in school wherever. And niggas will go on the train. And what niggas did was they realized niggas in high school was doing that. So you know what? I'm 35. I just got released. You know what I mean? I still look young. Let me go on this train. Let me take this train to Brooklyn all the way from the Bronx and sell some candy. And in a matter of couple of hours, my nigga, you could make about $400 or $500 depending on if your marketing is right on the train.
You know, a nigga had a good day when they only have one candy left.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Like, yo, I only have Welch's fruit snacks. That's all I have. All right. Now the box is showing that I have M&Ms. I got Hershey's. I got this. I got all that. But all I have really in this box right now is Welch's fruit snacks.
That's it. But the finesse of all finesses was with Payless. I don't know if y'all ever seen this, right? Payless changed the name of the store to some shit. I'm gonna see if I can find it and send it to y'all. So they changed the name of the store, something similar.
I think you're talking about they changed the name of the store and they were selling the shoes at like $500.
Right.
Bro.
Them niggas was niggas still was like, yo, this is high end. Oh my gosh, I love this $400 shoe. Niggas found out it was really $20. Like, really? I would have been tight, bro. I would have been tight as fuck if niggas really got me for some. But then again,
I wouldn't have been mad. I would have self-reflected like, wow. Because it said a different name, I went in here and shopped willingly and bought shit. Compared to it when it said pay less, I just automatically assumed that it wasn't going to be good.
I agree. All right, fellas. So, you know, me and Harry is Jamaican shells, right? You know that.
I definitely do.
And
fuck the government.
Okay. I mean, I like that you said that. You know, I'm gonna run with that. And as you said, fuck the government. You know, in Jamaican, lineage, there's some type of scammers. You know, we even made a song, "Scammer Them There."
Yes, that's true. Pretty good song.
And Kev is now in Georgia. So Kev got attracted to this one fucking topic, man. I guess I'm talking about myself in third person, but I got attracted to this one topic, being that I'm Jamaican and I listen to scammer music. A prisoner serving time in Georgia, allegedly, free the homie even if he ain't free, stole $11 million from a billionaire.
Okay.
He stole $11 million from Arthur Lee. Arthur Lee Confield Jr. stole millions by impersonating Sidney Kimmel, a 94-year-old movie executive.
So just to confirm, he's doing this while he's serving time. I feel like if he's getting away with it from like behind jail walls, like what can you do now? Like, it's not like he's outside, like enjoying it. He's getting away with it behind jail walls. It's like, you gotta like let him at least keep half.
Right. Bigger question for me is, how did he get the charger inside to maintain his phone battery life?
You asking too many questions.
Yeah,
how did he get the phone?
You ain't Bill Nye the Science Guy, nigga. You ain't never had a potato, nigga. The fuck?
Yo. You know what? Yes, let's go with that. All right.
Okay.
I was going to give you the actual reason. So let's go with that.
Charles was about to incriminate himself.
I was about to end up like getting questions next show, like, yo, how do you know all that? And it's going like, wait, what? Let's go with the potato. Yes. Correct.
Yeah, let's go with the potato. All right. Cool. Continue, bro.
All right, man. So one, I really do want to know how y'all feel about this billionaire getting scammed. Like, are you happy for this prisoner? I know Shell's just mentioned, like, yo, he should get off.
He should get off with it. Like, don't get me wrong. It's like, yo, if you're doing all that from behind a jail wall and you're like actually getting money out of the shit, it's like, wow, like I don't know what else can happen. Whereas, like, yo, they're supposed to be checking for shit like this while you're in there, like to make sure you're not doing anything. But you already got away with 11 mil. Mm-hmm. Like, he should get a fee. Like, yo, you know what? We're gonna give him back 6, but yo, we're gonna keep the 6 on the side for you when you finally get out, or something.
The person's name is Cofield, right? By the way, right? So Cofield, he's serving time right now for armed robbery. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, man. Free that nigga. Like, the government needs to hire him. He needs to be hired, bro. Okay. That is talent. That is pure talent right there. I mean, you can't tell me that a nigga done robbed a bank and then robbed a billionaire in jail. Like, that's talent, bro.
That's power.
I don't care what, that you don't give a fuck.
I was gonna say that's probably the smartest and dumbest shit that you could ever do in the same sense, because nigga, I am pretty sure he was not smart enough to move that money, right? And let's just say he was, right? If Harry was that guy, Harry would have transferred a portion of that money to some folks in the community. Maybe family members.
Maybe he did, though. We don't know that. Maybe he got away with 11, but maybe the billionaire is missing more and he don't even know because he's a fucking billionaire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. 11 mil for a billionaire is nothing. You got to remember that, all right? Unless you just became a billionaire and they take away that 11 mil and you're back in the millions, you're not going to feel that 11 mil.
Yeah, unless you're a baby billionaire, and Kev, you know what I'm talking about, being a baby billionaire, then you probably feel that hit. But if not, then it's just probably like water on your back, you know. It's just, you know, roll off. But I feel like, man,
Harry, I'm sorry to cut you off. It sounds like you want to know how he was moving this money, though.
Yeah, I do.
I got some details for you. And it says, while using the cell phone in prison, Cofield was able to trick customers service reps at Charles Schwab's, a financial service that managed Kimmel's money.
That means he's smart.
Mm-hmm. He convinced the reps to wire money to a company in Idaho and bought 6,000 American Eagle 1-ounce gold coins. Cofield then used funds to rent a private plane to bring them to Atlanta.
Smart man.
He was able to use a portion of the coins to buy a $4.4 million home in the lavish Buckhead community.
Yes, sir. City Boys is up.
Oh, nigga, that is talent. He did not just rob you. He actually liquefied your money. This nigga is talented.
Yo, can we hire him for our financial department?
You want to make that nigga our accountant? Like, the show will end in like less than 2 seasons. I'll probably promise you that right now.
Can't rob nothing that we don't got. Broke. We ain't got it.
It's no longer robbing shit that we don't got. It's now robbing shit that we'll be tied to. Because he'll be like, yo, y'all niggas need some new equipment. And we'll be like, yeah, we need some new equipment. Got y'all. And it'll just show up. And we're not going to question where our shit came from, but we're going to use it. So
I'm just the intern. So I don't know nothing about none of that. Wow. I'm just volunteering my time.
I'm going to say, yo, Harry's the nigga who told me to talk to this nigga.
Yeah.
This is Harry's reference. All right. I'll show you the application. He wrote Harry down.
It's cool, Shells. The intern is the one that did it.
All right, the intern said we needed help.
Yep.
Damn.
Harry, you had said City Boys is up. I was going to say that I remember there was a story where this dude had he had texted his girl and he was like, yo, call me ASAP. I haven't heard from you all day. And someone sent the nigga back a picture of Shorty sleeping, saying like, yo, she had a long day too.
Wow.
Right. And then and then the nigga texted the nigga back like, yo, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. She's not good for you. I'm about to send you $300 off her Cash App. Go buy yourself an ounce and find this other shorty. And then he sent another shorty's number and was like, yo, go talk to her. She'll take care of you. And he was like, yo, good looking out, my G. And that's how it ended. And niggas was like, yo, niggas said City Boys is up 1,000 off of that.
1,000, a trillion.
That's different.
Yeah.
That is.
Wait. I have to ask. So was the intentions to get her clapped or some shit? I'm confused.
No, the intentions is he was like, yo, I need to hear your voice. I haven't spoken to you all day. So that's his girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
The nigga that's smashing Shorty sent back a picture of Shorty sleeping saying like, yo, she had a long day too. Yo, to be honest, you can do better, and sent money from Shorty's Cash App on her phone to him and said like, yo, buy a zip and whatchamacallit and go see this chick right here. Right? He sent a number for another chick. He said she'll take care of you. And then the dude that he was texting was like, all right, good looking now. I appreciate you.
Bro, yo, I'm just here thinking, what if that was a finesse where he's like, instead of being all aggressive and shit, I'm going to just play the nice card, get him out of here so I could get back in there with Shorty.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't know if y'all heard recently that 50's been, in social media going at his...
50's always on social media.
Yeah, he's always in social media, going at his offspring and whatnot. And, I'm a huge 50 supporter since Get Rich or Die Trying, G-Unit, all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the whole shit with his son is that Marquise Jackson said that $6,700 isn't enough to sustain a lifestyle in 2022. That's the year we in, right?
Yeah.
I don't care if it's 1902. $6,700 in New York City. It don't matter. Out of space, my nigga. $6,700 is enough to sustain a lifestyle because my nigga, your rent.
I'm about to say, is this a tax-free $6,700 or is this $6,700? Either way, if you're getting $6,700 just to get $6,700, like you're not doing anything for it, you're just getting it. Whatever you're doing on the side, put together with that $6,700 should be more than enough. Because if you're just collecting the money, that's where you fucked up.
Yeah, I've never had to pay tax support. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to go out on a limb and say the city ain't taxing the $6,700, right? Okay. So he's getting all 6 racks of that money and $700 to do whatever the fuck he want. And if from when he was getting that money up until he was 18 and he ain't doing nothing with that shit, that nigga is a dickhead. He's a fucking bozo to squander all that money. I think he said his house was on fire and he lost everything and whatnot. All right, cool, whatever. But here's the deeper part of all of this, right? I seen something on social media and it was like 50's a bad parent. He's not taking the time out to rekindle a broken relationship because he's perpetrating the black man not being involved and da-da-da. Nigga, go eat a fucking dick, right? Because if you
told me to Frank. Go ahead.
if you know the backstory of everything, right? And a little bit of the backstory is that the mom, and I don't want to say...
Yeah, I heard the mom plays a very big part in this.
The mom played a huge part in manipulating Marquise and turning Marquise on his pops, right?
Uh-huh.
And all right, cool, fine. He did that, right? I feel like, and I could speak from personal experiences as growing up with a single mom, your mom kind of do that, talk about your dad in a bad light, whatever.
Yeah.
However, there comes a point in the child's life when they got to make a decision for themselves, where they're no longer a child, they're a man, they're a grown up, they're an adult. And they then say, you know what? I either want to have a relationship with my dad or I don't. Marquise, on the other hand, what he did, he started taking pictures with 50 Ops. The nigga who shot him, he was taking pictures with their kids and posting up like, yo, like we all cool, buddy. But it's just like, yo, bro, you want your dad in your life, but yet you want to be a whole dickhead about it. My nigga, like, you don't deserve shit and you should fucking go get a job at McDonald's and just continue with your life because you ain't worth shit, nigga.
Kev, how you feel about that, being a Jamaican?
What the
I know.
What is that?
I know. Real talk, the last topic, Kev brought up that him and Harry was Jamaican. And now I feel like for every topic, I have to announce that Kev is Jamaican before he answers the topic. So how do you feel about that, being a Jamaican?
As a Jamaican, bro, how do you feel about that?
All right. As a Jamaican, that was raised primarily by his mother.
Okay.
I do understand both sides.
Okay.
I understand. I don't understand the money part. Let me first caveat that. Secondly,
he said that caveat. He said that caveat very. He said that with his chest. Go ahead.
Exactly. Secondly, I do understand though, like 50 annoyed because the mom is basically the reason why Marquise acts this way. Okay. I do understand from Marquise's standpoint, it's like, nigga, you my dad. Like, you're supposed to be there for me. I understand those portions. So I let Harry talk, but I want to give a little bit more background beforehand. And then I'll tell you exactly how I really feel. One, it was $6,700 after the fact that she took him to court. It was $25,000 before that.
Okay. And so, this is all going to Marquise, or
no? This is why I wanted to correct a little bit. It was going to the mother, but from the way Marquise is talking, he's seeing this money. He's acting like he's saying, "How am I supposed to be supported in New York City at $6,700 when your parent is 50 Cent, who got all these ops and this, that, and the third? Nigga, you can survive or you can move the fuck out of New York City. Let's just be honest. Like, if your mom really cared, move this nigga. That's it. You still gonna get the money.
$67,000 a month at the end of the year. $6,700. I'm sorry. At the end of the year is more than $80K.
Yeah,
that you get. So it's like there's niggas that wish they made that. That's a funny thing about it. So it's like, say if that's not enough and you're just getting that as support, it's like, I don't know.
Like, you ain't doing shit.
Yeah. That means like you're literally relying on this money and nothing else.
That nigga is nowhere street smarts, book smarts. That nigga is a dummy, because I'm pretty sure if one of us was getting 67, not even one of us three, bro, but anybody else outside this pod was getting 67, the first thing they probably do is open up a bank account, drop some bread in there, invest in some shit, buy some property, try to make that money work a couple times in your own circle.
Game, bro. Chill out.
All right, cool. Make that money work a little bit before you then put it out to the Jewish folks. But guess what? Now, my nigga, you probably, bought mad shit. And then now what? But before, Kev, you were saying that she was getting $25,000 a month, right? Mm-hmm. And she was getting that money for a minute. And then he took her to court. And then that's when it went down to 67. So
she took him to court.
She took him to court, and then from 25, it went down to 67. So I guess he had to split that with Mom Dukes. So the fuck what, nigga? You somebody better get a job in that household to support that shit.
Listen, even if y'all don't want to get a job, all right? $6,700, okay? So you save 3 months of that. You buy a brick, okay? You buy the brick, and then you be like, you know what? I'm about to stretch this out and make this flip my 6,700 twice now. So it's a case where it's like, yo, now I'm getting 6,700 consistent every month, but I'm also getting my little side payments from the 6,700 of 3 months ago. So it's, I don't know, bro. He not thinking properly. That's how I feel.
You could get a zipper za. Go ahead, Kev.
And I said 3 months worth, and that's a decent brick. I'm not sure what the brick prices is right now, but I could find that out after the show.
Here's the thing, Colombian. We talking about Marquise this whole fucking time, right?
Okay.
But why the fuck are we really talking about him? He's 25 years old.
Marquise is getting his wait, what? He's
26. He just turned 26.
He's still getting 6,700.
He's not. Like, he brought this shit up on a fucking live video.
Yeah.
So was he trying to say that his father wasn't shit for giving him 6,700 a month?
He really was. He was trying to shit on 50.
So what is Marquise doing right now?
That's a good question.
I think he's doing these lives and shit like that to, I'll come on Spontaneouscast if you drop some bread. You know what I mean? I'll come on for a little 30 minutes.
So he's living off of 50's shadow right now, where it's like, I am this man's son.
Yes.
and I don't like him. So I will talk shit about him if you pay me to talk shit about him.
Exactly. And I think because he's 50's son, 50 also provides him with bodyguards. I could fact check that for you, but I read an article somewhere not too long ago where it said that 50 gives him a bodyguards and shit like that because he's the son of a celebrity. So niggas can still touch him in the streets just because they want to get to 50.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe 50 provided bodyguards. Like, and here's the reason why I don't believe that 50 provides bodyguards. 50 made a parody video of like when Marquise put up that video talking about the 6700. He made a video being in his fucking hot tub watching the news, and then Marquise came up on the camera. He turned off the TV and was like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? You 25 years old still talking about child support payment. I don't think 50 gives a fuck if it's his son or not. Like, I think at this point in life, 50 don't give a fuck. He is King Petty, the first. I don't think it's...
So I think if Marquise was to come out and like say like, yo, Pops, I'm sorry, then 50 might give him another chance. But the fact that he keep on talking too much shit, because this Marquise like hating his pop shit for like been like going around for the longest. This isn't new. It's been out there for the longest. So it's just like, I don't know. It's the fact that we're just talking about that shit because he's 50 Cent's son, and that's why it's trending, is just fucking like weird.
Well, Shells, Marquise did come out and say he would pay $6,700 just to have a day with his dad. He would pay 50 $6,700 just to have a day with him. So why? Okay, this is. I got
a question for you.
It does not make sense. He's just stupid. I think when you think you old enough at 25, and you realize you still childish. I think that's Marquise.
Marquise is a nigga that's going to take the dinner with Jay-Z instead of the 10 mil.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
That's Marquise. Marquise is like, yo, I'll take that dinner with Jay-Z instead.
And Harry, you had a question?
Yeah, I have a question before we jump off this topic. I can't speak for y'all, but I know my answer is, do y'all think that 50 is a bad parent in this whole situation?
I don't think so. I think 50 is trying, but it's just, I don't know. There's something. Marquise grew up with his mom probably, and like y'all said, that the mom like fucked with his mind a little too much. So Marquise already believes what he believes, and it's going to be hard for him to like rekindle whatever relationship he had with his pop. So he will never get to see like how 50 really is, because 50 has other kids, right?
Yeah,
I think he has one more child. If I'm not mistaken,
I think he had two more kids.
Oh, I could be wrong.
And he fucked with them. It's literally just Marquise
because of the mom.
Because of the mom.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think 50 is a bad parent. Nigga, for him to be paying that, put it like this, for a black man to be paying child support, period, and $25K above in child support, stand up dad. He's already there. He's at every soccer game. He's at every parent teachers meeting. He is involved in his kid's life remotely. I don't give a fuck what you would say. So don't come over here with that bullshit. That nigga, he did his part. He played his part, whatever the case may be. I don't think you can crucify 50 for being who he is now because the kid is a man. His balls drop, his voice is deep, and he's making these adult decisions. You can't fault Marquise for the decisions that he's making because he know that there's consequences and repercussions. So for whatever 50 is doing, the parodies and clowning his own son, by all means, please entertain me. Drop him.
So let me ask you this question now, Harry. Future kids grow up and decide to hate him. Is he at fault or is the kids at fault?
See... You said Future's kids? Atlanta Future?
Yes, Atlanta Future.
Yes. Atlanta Future. Who's at fault? Well, that's a combination of things because I don't think. 50...
You know what? Fuck it. I'll give you a better one. I'll give you an easy one. That was a layup. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon kids grow up and decide to hate him because they're like, yo, why the fuck would you have so many kids with so many different mothers and not let me have like one solid family? Who's at fault, Nick Cannon or the kids?
That's Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon's at fault on that one.
Yeah, niggas at fault for that.
Even though he's paying child support and making sure that all his kids is good and he's fully present.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So Nick is still at fault for that.
Nick is still at fault.
Okay. So you're trying to say Marquise, he has a reason to not to like his father.
I mean, he has a legit reason, but 50 also tried to be in his kid's life. However, the mom played a huge part in pushing him out. Okay. So for like Nick, like Nick and Future, right? Let's take Future for example, right? We know Future's a toxic god. He's fucking mad bitches, whatever. And his kids grew up and they don't like him. You could simply put that on Future because you know this nigga Future is all over the world. He's probably fucking some bitch right now as we doing this pod. But if he's not involved in the kid's life and then those kids grow up and not like him, they have a legit gripe with him because it's like, yo.
I'm saying he's involved in the kid's life though. He's actually involved in the kid's life.
I mean, if he's actually involved in the kid's life, I think Kev said this the other day, grown folk problem don't. What was it, Kev? You said grown folk. What is grown folk business? What was the statement again?
Yeah, grown folk problems. No, I can't even remember what I.
Yeah, it was like
you said this on the podcast.
Nah, he didn't say it. It was a private convo.
My nigga, what the fuck is good with y'all? Like, this is the podcast.
Why are you saying y'all? He's the one that brought it up.
Cause you went with this shit. Came up, I'm like, yo, what episode did they say this? Nigga say, yo, Kev, you said the other day. I was like, wait, what? What episode did he say this? Because everybody listening right now was like, I never heard Kevin say no grown folk fucking phrase.
I didn't want Harry to just felt let down right there.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on. Like, I pass you the ball. You got to pass it back. Come on, bro. Like,
but Shells had to like let everyone know. Because
here's the thing. If you
like, you ain't pass the ball to me.
Here's the thing. Because Kevin didn't say like, oh, grown folk, well, whatever it says. He didn't finish the phrase. He said, matter of fact, I forgot. In my mind now, I'm like, okay, now I know I'm not bugging. I never heard him say some shit like this.
He never talks like this.
What the fuck are they talking about right now?
Yeah, although I did say that statement, though, I do have to say I do think 50. I kind of disagree with you a little bit, Harry. I do think that 50 as a parent should have at least said, "Fuck the baby mother. Your beef is with the baby mother, right?" And when his child was young, you should have did every fucking thing to try to be in his life, no matter what. Even if the mother's manipulating his mind. I'm saying when he was young. I'm not talking about his grown ass 25-year-old now. I'm talking about even when he was like 16, whatever. You should have been there trying to convince this child, like, yo, your mom's just crazy, B. Like I'd have just been sticking to that this whole time. Like, yo, she crazy. I want to be with my child. I want my child in my life. Things like that. So that's the only part. But other than that, like, as you said, him being like a grown ass man, like I do agree. Like, you a grown ass man now. Like, it sounds so bad, but figure the shit out, my nigga. Like,
yeah, bro. And to touch on that, because like I said, I've been an avid 50 fan for years. So before this shit came out, like, there's been interviews on Hot 97 and shit like that, other media sources where 50 spoke about this. And one of the things was he tried to be in his kid's life as a teenager to kind of like, sway him back. But the mom, he was still paying child support and he ain't missed no payment. But the mom was like, nah, you can't have a relationship with the kid because you're going to influence him to think otherwise. And 50 was like, yo, bro, what the fuck are you talking? This is my kid. Like, I'm trying to raise a black man to survive in this world so he don't have to go through the same struggles that I have to go through, right? But on top of that, on top of him not being able to have any like parental influence over his kid, when Marquise was younger, my nigga, if I got shot 9 times or shot once, if I got paper cut by my ops and my son side with the ops, bro, nah, this is kind of personal, but nah, bro. 50 have all right to not fuck with his kid because his kid want to side with the niggas that shot him. Like, nah, fuck you, bro. Like, you did that. That's some grimy shit. Fuck out of here.
So this we I don't know if y'all realize this, but we pretty much just spoke the plot of Power. But that's gonna be for a whole other episode.
No. He already did this. 50 killed his own son in Power. Remember?
No, his son killed the father.
Yeah. No, but 50. No, 50
shot him.
Killed his other. Like 50 him playing his own role.
Okay.
Like he killed his son in Power.
Oh, yeah. Okay. After he was finished fucking Ghost's wife.
Damn.
Yep.
Power's not that good of a show.
What?
That's your hot take.
That's not even a hot take. Let's go. We won't even talk about that, bro.
I like Power.
Power's an okay show. It's okay. It's not.
I like the first Power.
All right. Power and Empire, those are two shows that I felt like the black community put a little too much energy into those shows. All right. They're okay.
All right. So
I could understand the energy y'all put into Atlanta. That makes sense.
Atlanta's fire.
Atlanta is fire. All right. That is actually content. That's substance.
Mm-hmm. So what's the difference between Atlanta and Power, but why isn't Power a good show?
I don't know. I feel like it's just a little too scripted.
I was just about to say, so Shell's like real shit.
All right. Like for example, shit. Oh my God. What's the name of this shit? Oh fuck. Why am I blinking?
Cheaters?
No, nigga, what?
That's a real show, nigga.
I know it's a real show, but why the fuck would you think that's the show I'm thinking about? Wow.
This nigga said Cheaters of all fucking shows.
I was trying to say Snowfall.
Nigga said Cheaters.
Great. That's a great show. That is a great show.
Snowfall's a good show. I can fuck with Snowfall.
Okay.
But it's like Power and like them like Empire and all them other shits, and I don't know. I can't get into it, bro. I
think for me, why Power is such a great show on cable TV is the writers and the character development that takes place from season 1 all the way through. And of course, there's been some points in the show or in the season where the shit has been like, yo, this videographer is trash or this shit is trash, but you don't really hinge too much on that because you still have the other aspects of the show that niggas like, yo, like I really fucks with Tasha or I fucks with fucking Ghost or damn, I can't really believe that this nigga told his wife that he loves his side bitch and he wish if he had to start a life with. So it's like all these different things that, yeah, you know, they're relatable and so on and so forth, but it's just like the character development for me that I've grown attached to. As far as like Atlanta, like I've never seen an episode of Atlanta, but I know it's a phenomenal show. I've seen Snowfall. I seen like the first episode where the nigga is doing crack with all them bitches, and I was like, damn, that shit is fucking awesome.
That shit look fun, right? I know.
That shit look fun. Like, I
want to be there.
I wish I was there. I mean, like, great show as well. But I don't think you can compare any one of the three.
So I think my issue with Power is out of all those shows that we just named, right? Power is on the highest network, which is Stars. All right. Now fucking Snowfall in Atlanta is on like FX, right? Mm-hmm. FX is an actual cable channel. All right. Stars, you have to pay extra for that. Mm-hmm. And in fact, being that you have to pay extra for this, I will want my show to be extra good. And Power is just, on a scale from 1 to 10, Power is like a 6.
You ain't lying. All right, so Power, the series, like the whole saga shit.
Not the whole saga. I would just say Power in general. Like the first, the shit with Ghost getting killed. That in general, to me, I gave that a 6. That was okay. Wow,
I don't fuck with the spinoffs and whatnot. Like,
I don't even count those.
Yeah, I don't count those. But like the original Power, a 6. I feel like that's lowballing Shells. But to each his own, bro. We all like different things. Our pendulums all swing at different paces. So you know, a 6 for you could be like an 8 for me, or a 9.5. You know what I mean? I don't think Power is a 10. I think it's. I want to say maybe like a 8.5, 9, somewhere up there.
If you want to hear a true hot take, this is going to piss some people off that watch this show. I would rank Power and All American on the same level.
What?
Oh, you an asshole.
Wow.
You an absolute asshole.
I'm so serious.
Crazy.
I will put
wasn't
those
even
on the same
bro.
level.
I wasn't bro. You got to take that back, bro. I would say for me it would be. I'm not even on
Because All American,
bro.
This nigga
All American.
Yo,
bad.
nah, that's horrible, bro. You how?
Ghost.
How?
All right, maybe I'm doing a lot. Maybe I'm doing a lot.
Yo, I just sat back and I thought about it. I'm like, yo, that shit was trash, bro. That shit was fucking
Like now I'm really thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? Power's not as bad as All American, but All American is pretty bad. All right, I apologize. My fault.
If I would have ranked them, bro, with the 3 shows we were talking about, it would be Snowfall, Atlanta, and Power.
Yeah,
in that order, 1, 2, and 3.
For me, it would be Atlanta, then Snowfall, and then Power. Because
how the fuck is Atlanta's even in his rank if he don't watch it?
Right, but
he's saying it's that much better.
It's that much better, and my youth, Maria challenge Gambino to the fullest. So am I doing thing as a, you know what I mean, as a up and coming videographer, producer, and all of that. Maria the youth. So am I doing thing?
Childish Gambino's story should be talked about more than a lot of people's story. But
give that man his flowers, bro.
Yeah,
give that man his flowers.
He needs flowers. All right, definitely for sure.
I agree.
So I don't understand why niggas is, and I say niggas, and I mean niggas in the community. I don't hear white folk talking about this shit like we talk about it, but I just don't understand why people are going crazy about Nicki being mad at Cardi and all this other shit.
Why does Nicki always have an issue with somebody in general? Let's talk about that.
I hear a lot of bees in the background.
No, let's talk about that. I feel like Nicki always has an issue with somebody. It's always something. Like, I don't get it. Because, like, you're saying Nicki and Cardi. The last news I heard was Nicki and Lotto. Because supposedly, I think one of Nicki's song is not in a rap category, and it was like in a pop category or something like that.
Yeah. And some shit like that, bro. I don't understand.
But I think Nicki was right about the category situation. I think where she went wrong, and she's always going wrong, is she's always bringing down women. Like, stop trying to beef with women, especially in public. One nigga, like, if you pay attention to hip hop, women suck when it compares to being together. Like, they do not work.
Bro, wait. I took my headphones off. What did you say?
He said, wow, you an asshole. You a true asshole. I said, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say it again. I said, when it comes to hip hop, women suck when it comes to togetherness. They do not work together well. There's always beef. There's always a problem.
I feel like the only person right now who's actually trying to work with women is Cardi, but maybe I'm not seeing something. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, no,
because Cardi worked with Meg. Like it or not, Cardi worked with Nicki on Motorsport. We don't like to talk about it, but it happened, and that was a very good song. So that shit happened. Cardi worked with Glorilla. Cardi worked with Normani. Like, Cardi works with a lot of women. So it's like, yes, I feel as if that the people that I feel like
Glorilla got an OnlyFans. Please send me that.
Yo, Harry, you know what's crazy, bro?
Different nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. Glorilla is cute in a gangster type of way.
Bro.
Like, ever since she got her teeth done, like
them veneers, bro.
Yo, them veneers, she been smiling a lot, and it's like, yo, you know, I can see it now. I can understand.
Oh man. I wonder if she give the knob the James treatment.
I don't know, bro. I'll be scared to mess with Glorilla, bro. Cause I feel as if you don't fuck her right, she's gonna kill me. Like, she'll literally get you like lying, like, oh, that's all you got? I say that. Stay right there.
No, wait, I got more. It could grow a little bit more.
Hold on. I got a honey pack in my back pocket. Hold on, let me go grab that real quick.
Wait.
Let me use this Bluetooth. Hold on. Wait. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. So I think, bro, being that the woman empowerment in hip hop is just negligent, man. Anytime you can, and maybe a lot of people go, I don't give a fuck. But if if you on the top like Nicki and you see your downfall coming and you see all these young cats coming up to try to take your spot, whatever, you could do one of two things. You could either work with them, maintain where you at on your stature, or you can fucking move out of the front row seat and give your spot up to somebody else that's going to do a better fucking job and not beef with every fucking body, because you can empower another black woman and be like, all right, sis, let's work together. Let's get this bag. Let's support each other. Let's circulate this money in our circle before we let it out to the Jewish folks, right? And instead, Nicki's just like, nah, fuck these bitches, and so on and so forth. I understand her gripe with the fucking Grammys. We all know the Grammys is a piece of shit. They're motherfucking racist. They don't support the culture. Like, why do we keep putting the Grammys up there like they supposed to be this glorified shit? Like, let's create our own awards, you know what I mean? Like, or so the fuck what? I know that if, I mean, Shells, you get a Grammy, that's going to be like some great shit for you. Cool. That is a great award to get. But at the end of the day,
I might sell mine. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You gonna sell it?
I might sell it. I feel like that piece of jewelry or ornament, whatever y'all want to call it, it's like, yeah, it'll be nice to have, but it's like, I'm gonna just look at it like, yo, how much does this really define me?
Right.
I could like care less about it. I say that now, but like, watch when I actually have it. I'm like, yeah, I got a Grammy. Sell it for like a zip. Yeah. But
I take that to that pawn shop that Uncle Murder sponsored by.
I'm taking my shit to. I'm taking my shit to one that fucking Ron Artest took his shit to for his fucking like his championship ring. Sell that shit right there on the spot.
Yeah.
But okay, I think with Nicki, right? Nicki thinks every song that she comes out with is a number one song, and it's not. It's like I understand going hard for your music, but at the same time, you got to understand that people are going to like what they want to like, and you shouldn't have to go above and beyond to make people support your music or like your music. Like, you don't need, like, you shouldn't be that person saying, like, you know, how is this popping, but this is not. And like, you know, how y'all like this, but y'all don't like this. It's, you got to just let people like what they want to like, and then just go with the flow.
Yeah, let's be honest. I already forgot the name of the song that she had up. But the truth of the matter is, Big Energy from Lotto, the numbers didn't lie. Like, she was doing her thing. So even if Nicki was in the rap category against Lotto, she would have still lost. Not gonna front.
Okay.
But I do still say Nicki was right. Like, we need to highlight that part, because a lot of hip hop artists don't fuck with the Grammys. She's right. She should have been in the rap category with that song, or Lotto should have been in the pop category. You know what I'm saying? She's right on that portion. I'm not gonna discredit her on that. Where I think she went wrong is she tried to be a bully, and that shit is horrible. Like, what the fuck you being a bully for? Two, like, she brought up that Lotto. Like, a fan tweeted saying that Lotto's parents is like, her mom is younger than her father. Her father, which is actually a lie. The fan said her father was 30 when the mom was like 16 or some shit like that, which was a lie. It was a lie.
Okay,
but like, Nicki retweeted it and basically was like, explain this shit scratch off. She called Lotto a scratch off.
Wow.
And I'm just sitting there like,
that's hilarious.
Like, your man is literally
a rapist.
You should stay away from this. Like, isn't her brother also
a rapist?
Yeah.
Damn.
Who knows?
Damn.
I don't know. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. I don't know. Allegedly. And this is not a Nicki shade, but what I'm trying to say is, there's times to not fight and shut the fuck up. And then there's times you do fight. And that was not one of them. Like, if you have certain things that you should just shut the fuck up against, you might want to shut the fuck up against. That was not a battle she should have stepped into. So, like, again, she's being a fucking bully. Yes. Like, leave it alone, man. Like, and Lotto had receipts. Lotto showed.
Nicki Minaj has 2 good verses. One of them is on Monster, and the other one is on that Drake song from Thank Me Later. Other than that,
what?
I said,
what about Moment
as
for
a
Life?
rapper?
As a rapper, that's only two verses I can really note from Nicki. Monster.
She did some shit on Moment for Life. I thought she fucked with that shit. The
shits that I fuck with the most. I personally, I could say that there's what was the name of the song from Thank Me Later, where she was like, if niggas say get her, I'ma get her. Got the type of shit make a broke bitch fitter.
Right. Yep. I fucks with that.
She did the wait, fixate. Which bitch you know made $1 million off a mixtape? Like she was flowing on that. She was eating on that. All right. And then on Monster, she went crazy on Monster. Those 2 verses, those are like Nicki's best verses in my opinion.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's nothing else I can really note from Nicki.
Yeah, I would have to Google some shit.
And I'm not saying she's a bad rapper. All right, Nicki, she could rap, but those 2 verses are the ones that stand out the most for me.
I ain't gonna lie. I would say Nicki, aside from, and I exclude Lauryn Hill because I haven't really heard a large amount of work from Lauryn Hill.
I'm gonna include Lauryn Hill.
I am excluding Lauryn Hill, but like again, I would consider Nicki the greatest female rapper. Right now.
Nope.
Right.
And that's the end of the show, folks.
Wow. Who's the greatest female rapper?
Missy Elliott is the greatest female rapper of all time.
You're not even gonna say. You're not even gonna.
I'm talking about
Foxy in there.
Hold on.
Or Lil Kim,
Queen Latifah.
Tifa, that's another one too. Yes.
All right. You know what? I'm talking about also numbers too, impactful numbers. So like in my mind, I'm here looking at it like, all right, Nicki really was one. I'm not bringing up Foxy. She ain't write her shit. 2, who you said? Kim? Did Kim write her shit?
She had help, but she did write some of her shit.
Did she write any of her hits?
Nope. I don't know. I can't.
I can't confirm or deny.
Right.
But to your point of if she wrote her hits or not, Kev, does that take away from the artistry of why does that take away from it?
Because their main arguments is usually Nicki writes her shit.
Okay.
Right. So what about for Missy Elliott?
I would not argue with you on Missy. Missy is God. Hold on. Right, let me say it.
Missy Elliott is.
I don't consider Missy a rapper though. I can Missy above rap.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That's the only thing. Missy is literally my favorite female artist is Missy and then Lauryn Hill. But I'm excluding them out of hip hop.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Although Missy is hip hop, it's just weird. I just think Missy took it a step further.
Missy was before her time, bro.
Way before her time.
She did something to the game that we will never ever see again. Like it don't matter how many people come in and was like, oh, Missy inspired me. Like there will never be another Missy. Just like there'll never be another Bob, Biggie, Pac, Jay. Not even Jay, but you know what I'm saying. So Missy changed the game in that aspect. It's like for me, even like Foxy, I think like Foxy is like people don't consider her a genius, but you know what I mean? I think she did something for the game too, being a Caribbean woman and making her way into the hip hop culture, into the music world. That was epic. Who else? I mean, yeah, Kim did her thing and all of that. Who was the other person you said you didn't consider, Kev?
You're the one that called the names. You said Foxy, Kim. That's it. I fucked with.
She's always late to her shows. What the fuck is her name?
Oh, Lauryn Hill?
Lauren.
Really? You gonna do that to Miss Lauryn Hill? Come on, my brother.
She's always late to her.
What, hold her accountable?
Yes. The last concert I've been to before COVID, this bitch was late. And that was the title concert at the Barclays. This bitch was fucking late. And it was 1:00 in the morning and she ain't come on until 1:30. Fucking tight. But anyways.
I don't think that's a big ass problem. I ain't go far.
You go to a Missy. I mean, you go to a Lauryn Hill concert. You're rolling the dice. Yeah, it's like all right, I have.
She's
time.
The last person to perform. Bro.
I have time.
How late can you be? How late can you be, bro?
I ain't going for bro. I've been to concerts where 1 a.m. like where I'm waiting on the artist. 1 a.m. ain't that.
It was a work night, bro. It was a work fucking night.
It's your problem.
It was a work night. It was a Thursday night. Come on, Lauren, get on the fucking stage. Niggas got work tomorrow. Like, hello, we don't got the day off. But before we jump off this topic, I want to shout out these fucking female artist that's on the coming up and up. What's that chick from the Bronx? Ice Spice. That's her name, right?
Yeah, that's her name. So I don't like to be a hater.
As he continues to hate.
Is it going to? This is more constructive criticism.
Right? I was going to drop some constructive criticism there as well.
Ice Spice, if you keep on rapping the way you're rapping right now, you're not going to go far. You need to polish the way you rap. The way you rap right now, you're forcing a lot of things, and that shit is cute for like when you start, but you're going to have to fix the way you rap. That's all I have to say.
Yo, get a stage coach, get a breathing coach, get a coach for the coaches, and practice being a performer. There's one thing where you could go in the studio and you can regurgitate some shit you thought about in the shower. I do it all the time, and the shit slaps, you know what I mean? But then there's another thing where you are in front of hundreds of people and now you got to perform and your breathing is all fucked up and you got no stage presence and whatnot. So get good on that and we could talk again. But I still shout you out. I commend you for, doing your thing, getting on the coming up and all of that good stuff. Glorilla, you already know.
Yo, Glorilla, I want Glorilla to win. I want her to win.
We want her to win.
She raps. She actually raps. And she raps. Yo, Harry, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. We got to talk after the show.
Yeah, for sure. All
right? Because you see what I see.
I don't.
And then one more, bro. I got one more for y'all. This might bust y'all matas. This is Maya the Dawn. I think she's from the Bronx. I don't know where she's from, but Maya the Dawn, she's on the up and up. I think
that's shorty that sing about the Telfa shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is?
Nah.
When she was like, I'm in my bag, I'm in my Telfie. You don't know who that is?
I just said I don't know who that is.
Yeah, bro.
You're really not from New York no more.
He's not from New York. I was going to say that.
You are really not from New York no more. Wow.
I don't.
His algorithm is on ATL time.
No,
bro.
Because I don't listen. No. I don't listen to trash music.
Wow.
Okay.
I ain't say it was trash. Listen, I'm here trying to uplift our female hip hop artists.
Shell just broke down Ice Spice. And I wanted to say for Ice Spice, I feel she's not a good rapper. I'm just straight up say that. I don't think she's gonna be.
She's catchy.
Yeah, she had a catchy hit.
She's catchy, but as far as the way she raps is not good.
She's not a good rapper. But I would say though, like we all agree she looked like Annie, right?
I'm more like Miss Frizzle.
Wow.
What was her name? Forget it. I'm not even going to say that. But
I think if she drop Annie, like a remix to Hard Knock Life,
no.
Hold on.
That would require Jay-Z, bro. Let's calm down.
Hear me out. She's still gonna make it trash, but it's going to do numbers because she did the fucking song. I'm only trying to get this girl to be rich. I don't think she's going to last.
She's already getting money, bro. She's getting more money than she was getting before. I just want her to fix the way she raps so she can go further. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if she's rapping the way she's rapping right now the whole way through, pretty soon she's going to have to be doing shows naked because they're not going to always listen to that. She needs to rap
She's going to have to take the Cardi route to go to the clubs.
Yeah, like start stripping or something because the way she's rapping right now, Munch was catchy, understandable, but the way she actually raps is not good. She gotta fix that. If she could fix that and like find a way to actually flow her raps better, she could go very far.
Again, I haven't heard any of her other projects because I don't listen to trash music.
I feel like she raps the same on all her songs. That's the best way to explain it. But some people that Harry didn't mention. Shout out Jen Rich for all my drill, my Brooklyn drill people. Y'all know who that is. No, not Jen Rich. I'm bugging. Jen Carter. There we go.
Yeah.
All my Brooklyn people. Y'all know who that is. For all my lyrical people, Rhapsody.
Rhapsody, okay.
For
Rhapsody
sure,
is fire.
Sure.
Now we talking.
All right,
Come on, bro. Come on. Yeah, thank you for that.
For all my lyrical people, No Name Gypsy. If you know,
Now
you
we
know.
talking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there's a lot of female artists out there. You just gotta find them. That's it.
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting here. I'm not going to sit here like, oh yeah, I'm gonna big up this person because they from New York. Fuck out of here. Your music trash. Your music is trash.
Damn, bro.
Jessie Reyes, she's like rap / like R&B / everything, but she's pretty dope also. She can't really sing, but she makes very good songs. I'm being that's honesty. I'm sorry.
Shells, would you consider yourself a munch?
A munch?
Yeah.
What definition of munch are we using? Because there's different definitions of munch.
Really? Okay. I thought a munch was just somebody that was a ass eater.
Oh yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, I'm a munch. Once it's a ass is out the shower, absolutely. Face all in that. I like when you spread the cheeks and like the butthole opens a little bit. Too. It makes like a little sound.
Me too. It's like a
like a little like like when you let the air out of a balloon, it makes that little sound like really quickly. It's dope.
Oh, also shout out to Shake. I don't know if y'all fucks with Shake. 070 Shake.
Oh no, you're talking about 070 Shake.
Yeah, 070 Shake.
Man, no. I'll be completely honest. She's okay. Yeah. She's okay.
All bro. Nah. Shake is. I fucks with Shake. Shake is dope. Shake is
070 Shake is okay. She's not all that.
She's not like the Shake at the end of the bud though. I think she fire.
Shake is okay. Shake got her big break with Kanye, and then out of nowhere she had a little run. But as far as Shake, nah, she's okay. If I'm being completely honest, I was shocked to see 070 Shake on a song with Buju Banton. That was very different. But
send me that.
I got you. But yeah, Spontaneous Cast. Well, we did all like the sponsors in the earlier part of the show. Yeah, that was different. So we could just wrap it up and close it right here, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's do it.
Harry, Kev, y'all got anything else to say?
Fuck y'all.
Oh yeah, that works. Spontaneous Cast. We out of here.